guys, so today, as the title says, it is Lorian's July book haul. Now this is just part one. I'm probably going to have a slew more, but I have some packages here that I want to open, and then I have another book to show you. And then we'll go on to the rest of the month because me and Raven are planning on going to Bookman sometime. So let's start with this one, which has a thingy on the back. I think I know what this one is, and I'm so excited to have it finally. Oh man. Ow. That was tape popping. Yes, 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 yes. I'm gonna have to split it down the side here. Can you see it? 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 Elf Quest, the final quest by Wendy and Richard Pini. This is the only part of Elf Quest I have not read yet. I have read almost everything. There's a few things that just didn't interest me, like Mender's journey to find out what makes humans tick, aka sleep with as many humans as possible. That was just weird. But this, I started to read it. There is the first part of this online, but it's only like that much. So yes, I have it. I'm so happy. I can't wait to read this. And then on to the big boy, which I also know what it is. I have a lot more coming, guys. OMG, am I going to be able to open this with my hands? Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, it's splitting. Yes! It is Rogue's Home, Book 2 of The Last Night by Hilary Bell. This is from Book Outlet, so it is like practically new, or is this scratch and dent? No, this isn't. This is basically new. It's a little yellowed because it's been sitting there. Oh, and I got another $5 off coupon. Booyah, because y'all know I'm ordering all the things. But this is like a library book that needs to be replaced that I'm thinking of replacing. But I got Rogue's Home because I don't own it. I've read this before. It was like a 5 out of 5 stars. It's so good. But in case y'all don't know, The Last Night follows the story about two young men. Sir Michael Stevenson claims to be a knight even though there hasn't been a knight in years. And so he's like this unofficial knight. And his squire, Fisk, serves him thinking his master is crazy, and then they attempt to rescue a damsel in distress who was no damsel in distress. She was under arrest, and now they have to get her back or else they both will end up in a lot of trouble. So that's book 1. This is book 2. These are so good. I already read book 3. I really like Rogue's Home. I think this is perhaps my favorite so far. Which is interesting because it's the second book and usually they have sequelitis. But this is better than this one, and the third one has sequelitis. Kind of. But I still like it a lot. So happy to have it add to my shelves. And then the third book that I got is The Siege, Guardians of Ga'Hoole Volume 4 by Catherine Lasky. I have 1, 2, 3, 5, 9, and 12, and the guidebook. And this was at Goodwill. It was 99 cents, so of course I picked it up while I was there. And that's it for this portion, so on to the next segment. Alright, please pardon any dishevelment or the clicking from the fan. I have a ton of packages. It's late at night. It's really hot. I just want to drink my icy cold drink and go to bed. And I decided to film this because I want to open these packages. I have 4 here. Not all of them are book related. This one isn't, but it's kind of related because it's film related. I specifically got this because I need it for filming more than anything else. So this one is thin box. I know exactly what this is. I don't know what the 2 of them are, but I know what the other 2 are. I have 4. Okay. That's cool, nifty packaging. Like, so delicate because I know what it is. It wasn't exactly the most delicate to fit in my car. I got BH Cosmetics Day and Night Palette because they had a sale. It wasn't the greatest because they had a pretty good sale. Shipping it up the prices though to like almost 20 bucks with the palette I was looking at, and then they jumped the price in one day from $11 to $15 plus $8 shipping and handling. So this was 11 bucks. So I still paid almost 20 bucks. OMG. Okay, I'm not liking this packaging because I can't get the thing open. Because I do my makeup all the time. I do love makeup. Ooh, this is pretty. little sleeve, nice. That's a nice plastic case, not too bulky. I don't know if it will fit in my thing. Oh wow. Oh wow, look at this. 60 shades. I got it specifically because it has some nice neutral tones, it has some nice purples, and it has some nice golds. I do like it. I like it a lot. My e.l.f. 100 palette that I had for forever, it was gross. And I opened it up and there was a bug in it. And I'm like, yep, I'm done. It didn't click shut anymore. It was held together by duct tape. So getting a new palette was definitely needed. 60 shades for, with shipping and handling, $18, $19. That is not that bad, actually. Oh, this is to my mom. Never mind, I have 2 boxes. Okay, this one is books. And then the last one is, I don't know. I don't know what it is. It could be a book. It could be something for the camera. Okay, away. I hope you can see this. Okie dokie schmoky. Da-da, da-da. Oh, and there they are. Oh, I got 4. I thought I got 3. I got 4. Sweet. Okay, so I have 4 double volumes of Witchbuster by Kung Mancho, which is Korean. I probably botched it. I'm pretty sure I've read all of these. I've read a lot that's online. So I have read volumes 5 and 6, 9 and 10, 11 and 12, and 13 and 14. These were all on Book Outlet. No, they are $18 each normally. I got them for like I think one of them was like $3. And then the most expensive was $5.99. So that is a smoking deal for these. Very happy with them. I finally have some of this series. I love this series. This series follows Tasha. This series is in a world where witches are real and they are evil. When a girl finds out she's a witch, her powers turn her mad and she starts killing people that she swore to love. Tasha's sister once turned evil. Now, a group of male witches, basically, who aren't evil, become witch hunters. There are some female witch hunters who have the same type of power as witches, but they are not evil. They just don't turn evil, and they are hunting down the witches to stop them, because not all of them are evil, as you know. And it's really interesting. Tasha is a really cool character. He's a lot like Alan Walker, except I think this series is going to end, unlike G. Gray Man, which has no ending. But I still have a bunch of G. Gray Man. Alright, on to the last box. I have no idea what this is. This could be a book. This could be something for the camera. I don't know. It's addressed to me. Something from Amazon. Be a shirt. That would be weird. This for the shirt, because this is heavy. It's a heavy box. What is in here? Oh no, it's a book! It is the book. Holy crap, this thing's monstrous! It is the complete Elf Quest Volume 1 by Wendy and Richard Pini. I knew this would be big, but dear sweet goodness, this goes all the way until, let's see, all of the original main quest, which is 4 graphic novels in total. I do not have all of them. I have 1 and 3 and part of 2 and a little bit of 4. So now I have 1 through 4, and then this continues with volume 2, so I'll be getting that soon probably. So I got this brand new on Amazon. OMG. These are a lot of graphic novels. So this is what I got in this part of the haul, and I have more stuff coming. I have 1 more box coming, so on to the footage of those. Alright, it's now time for the last part of my haul. I have gone shopping a little bit more, and I got 1 more package here, and I have more books to show you, as well as some movies that I picked up. Package. Aha! It's my light for my camera. This is LED video lighting, color temperature, ooh, spotlight effect, diffuse effect, and 3200K effect. That's what it says on there. So I got a spotlight for my camera. I'm very happy to have this. Whoa, It's huge. This is supposed to attach to the top of my camera, and it's supposed to give me lighting other than this lamp that I have over here that has this very orange glow. And I wanted to show you guys that because it's part of my filming and my YouTube channel. Let's first talk about a book that I have talked about on my channel before that I thought was taken from me. It is in terrible shape. It is in even worse shape now than when I last saw it because it was sitting in LA Knight's garage. What happened is that I gave this to LA Knight Raven, and Raven gave it to another friend who I knew. And that friend had come to me and asked for it, and I told her Raven had it, and so Raven gave it to her, and then she told me that she had given it to another person. Was that okay? I was very hesitant to say yes, and that was the last I heard of it. It got lost. Raven got into a lot of trouble senior year. Her dad took a bunch of her books away as punishment, and then he lost the box. They found the box, and what was inside it was this horrible, terrible copy that's held together of the Brothers Grimm fairy tales with original watercolors and pictures all over it. This isn't the complete fairy tales, so this isn't all of them, but it's lots of them, and I'm very happy to have it. The pictures are beautiful, and I'm so glad to have it back. So yay. I literally jumped up and down and screamed with joy. And Raven called me up late one Sunday night saying, what did your book look like? So I went shopping a couple times. I got Hotel Transylvania, as well as Snow White and the Huntsman. These are both sort of based on books and fairy tales, so I wanted to share that I'd gotten them for like $5 at like Walmart and other places. I also got We're Back, Dinosaur Story at Savers, as well as Atlantis, The Lost Empire. This is a Disney film. I am coming close to having almost all of the Disney films that I can get on VHS. On to the rest of the books. Now I have one pile of purchased at thrift stores and then another pile purchased today at Bookman's when I took me, Raven, Megan, and LA Knight's Raven's husband, Carl. All four of us went book shopping. I got the least amount, and because I thought we were going to go over budget, nope. I got Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them by Newt Scamander, actually by J.K. Rowling. Finally have all of the official Harry Potter books. Finally. It's in hardcover. It was $1 at Goodwill. I also picked up The Art of War by Sun Tzu with an edited, translated, and introduction by John Minford. I have heard this quoted all the time, and I have wanted to read this for a while. This thing looks huge. The Art of War is like that big. I finally just picked it up. It was $2 at Goodwill. I found Matilda by Roald Dahl. I thought about getting this or not, but I haven't had a copy since I sold mine when I was a child. I did enjoy this. I liked the story of Matilda. I like the movie, and I would like to reread it sometime, and I want to own it. A book I haven't read that I haven't owned before and was shocked to find is Willow by Waylon Drew, based on the screenplay by Bob Dolman from a story by George Lucas. These were only printed for a limited amount of time in the late 80s, early 90s. So finding them has been not easy. Raven found out that there were books. I found this in hardcover. It's in really great shape. It was like $1.50 at Savers. Megan found one for like $3 or $4 today at Bookman's. So we all now have a copy of Willow and can read it. Also for $1 was Samurai Jack Classics Volume 1 from Cartoon Network. This is by, it has a variety of names, but this I didn't even know was a thing that existed. I think it's like Cartoon Network Classics or something. I don't know. I don't know if there's more of this or not, but I look forward to reading this. This looks like a load of fun, and I'm so glad to find it. Now I did find one other at Savers, and then I found it in better condition at Bookman's. I have Shonen Jump Volume 2 and 1, the very first Shonen Jumps. These were only printed for 2 months, and then they were done. And I have never seen before June 2003. This is January and February 2003. Blew my mind that I could find them. And this one's in good quality because the other one was in terrible shape, but I looked at it and I went, I want it. And it was a lot cheaper than the one that I got here. It was less than half of how much this one. This one's $2, this was 69 cents. OMG, I have them. I'm so thrilled to have them. The beginning of what got me into manga and why I have some 200 or so volumes of manga. On to what I got today, other than the Shonen Jump. I picked up volumes 2 and 3 of Beyond the Spiderwick Chronicles by Holly Black and Tony DiTerlizzi. It's The Giant Problem and The Wormcling. I now have all of the major Spiderwick Chronicles books, and now I can get the collector's items beyond the Spiderwick Chronicles. I also picked up, I've seen this several times and never been able to get it, but today was just like blow all your money day because we were supposed to go to a concert. Things fell through, and so instead I'm working during the concert, and so my friends didn't want to go without me, so we all went book shopping. So I finally got Percy Jackson and the Olympians: The Ultimate Guide. It comes with all these lovely cards, some from the Heroes of Olympus and all of these. So it's got all these interesting little details and images and artwork and things in here about the beloved Percy Jackson series. I also picked up by J.R.R. Tolkien, The Book of the Lost Tales #1. There are 2 of these books, and it came with a free bookmark. I don't know why someone made this, but I'm sorry, dude or dudette, you left it in this book. I also picked up D. Gray Man Volume 2 by Katsura Hoshino. This was canceled because Katsura Hoshino hurt her hand twice. After the second time she was dropped again and has not been picked up for more publication. I also got Witch Volume 12, The Return of the Queen. This is by Elizabeth Renhard, adapted by comic by Elisabetta Giannone, or Non, or however you say her name. So there is a bit of the comics in here. I was a fan of the show from 14 onward, and I have been enjoying reading the books. I just do. It's very different from the TV show, so I kind of wanted to continue these. And the comics if I can. I also picked up The Life and Legend of Obi-Wan Kenobi by Ryder Winham. This is a companion to The Rise and Fall of Darth Vader. Another one that I've seen. I've seen this one before, and I saw it in hardback, and I had to get it. That's kind of cool. On the back, it has this: Hermit, Mentor, General, Jedi. So, really intrigued to read that. And then the very last book that I got was Owl Night by Mercedes Lackey and Larry Dixon. It's the 3rd and final book in the Darien's Tale trilogy in the Valdemar universe. Me and Raven are talking seriously. We are thinking of doing next year and onward, maybe a year and a half, of reading Mercedes Lackey Valdemar universe. And so a Valdemar read through chronologically. Now I'm going to skip some books. Raven I don't think is going to skip any, but we're discussing it. So we'll have more details coming the closer we get to the end of the year, but look forward to that. We are definitely going to be doing this. I had to pick this up. It was only $5 for a hardback. $5. Had to get it. So that is it. That's everything. This is all the books I got, not including movies and a few others that I already hauled. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to see more. Good luck with your reading and your book buying, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye! July is the month I'm in, right? July. Bugs. It's monster season. 'Tis the season for bugs. Which is sad. Which is not sad. When I need to replace you, you'd be falling apart, y'all. Ow. Guardians Echo Whole Volume 4. I can take my makeup off and I can go to sleep. I'm tired. I got it specifically for the. What's his name? I want to say Alan Walker. It's not. There's weird stuff at the top, but it's not sticking. It's not the pages. I'm very careful about that kind of thing. Oh my gosh, the complete elf quest is huge. I did not expect. Oh, and I'm so happy for Witchbusters. I forgot that I got a 4th one. I thought I got 3. No wonder it was $20. Yeah, all of the Witchbuster was $20. ElfQuest was $20. But those equal that, technically. To get up and turn my camera off, and I don't want to. I'm tired. What's that noise? It sounded like my phone. What do I do with it? It's over here. I picked up volumes 2 and 3 of Beyond the Spiderwick Chronicles by Honi Jack. And Tolly DiTerlizzi. I'm stupid. Blah. Blah, blah, blah.